He has risen. Perhaps a little bit like us this morning, standing and gathering outside. The action of us coming into the tomb, of discovering that yes, it was empty. Jesus' body was no longer there. But as we continue into the text and we read from chapter 16, verse 4, it says, when they looked up and they saw that the stone, which was very large, had already been rolled back, it should say, they looked up and they see that the stone, which was very large, had already been rolled back. And again it says in chapter 16, verse 6, but he, the angel, the one that is dressed in white robes, says to them, in the present tense, he is saying to the woman and to us, do not be afraid. You are looking for Jesus of Nazareth who was crucified. The message we hear is the heart of the Easter proclamation. And now he has been raised and not here. Look, there is the place they laid him. We are drawn into the story as hearers, as part of the story. We too, like the woman, hear those words spoken to us. The Easter message and that proclamation. He has been raised and he is not here. As witnesses of the empty tomb, with the woman, the message is proclaimed, but go and tell. But go and tell. And again, these two words in the original Greek, proclaim or say, that they are imperative verbs. They convey an ongoing action and immediacy to this particular commission. It's as if he says to us individually, go and tell. Go and tell. Jesus is already going ahead of them to the place of his early ministry in Galilee. There you will see him just as he told you. It was while Jesus was sharing that Passover meal with his disciples that he spoke prophetic words from Isaiah that said, I will strike the shepherd and the sheep will be scattered. Jesus will be struck. He will be crucified and his followers will be scattered. But then Jesus goes on during that Last Supper. He says to his disciples, but afterwards I will be raised up and I will go before you to Galilee. The angelic messenger simply reminds his followers that Jesus said he would meet them in Galilee, and so he shall meet them in Galilee. Jesus fulfills the promise that he makes to his disciples. Friends, it is a joyous occasion this morning that we proclaim to one another that Christ is risen. But more than just proclaiming to those of us who have gathered, we are being called to proclaim it beyond these stained glass windows, outside of these doors and walls. To proclaim it with our lives and with our actions, to proclaim it as a witness and a testament to who we are, to whom we belong, and to the promises that we step forward in faith to live our lives. Simply, He has been raised and He is not here. Thanks be to God. Amen.